Greetings, YouTubers. Brody BH signing in, showing you what is probably my first ever Nazi Zombies Lego map. I mean, yeah, it's not Notstrom Toten, Shino Numa, Durais, or Verrucht, or any other custom map that you'll find on PC. This is something that I sort of made up myself. It was like, I just wanted it to be some sort of place in maybe Egypt. You can probably tell that I wanted it to be in Egypt because of the decals. Like this one, you probably won't really focus on right here. But I wanted this to be at first occupied by Germans, which is why I put this symbol right here. Okay. Anyways, I decided to put I'll just get rid of these extra parts on top of it to make it look as if it once had a ceiling. As you can see, that's where I put a random box, but then I decided to put an M16 in front of it. Also, another pretty interesting feature is the used bullet. If you can see it. This is what it looks like up close. This is actually real. I was actually going to this air show one day somewhere in Michigan. If you remember, if you were there, you probably remember there was flying fortresses. There was just like a whole ton of military stuff. It was really cool. At first I went into some sort of camp that was meant for actors that reenacted in a reenactment in the Air Force show to hang out. I was like in this one part where the Germans were hanging out. Well, at least the ones who acted like Germans. There was this one guy walking around. He had a cap full of used bullets. You can tell that it's used because of the tip of it. There's like a big blown hole in it. But these aren't really live rounds. They're just blanks. Another pretty cool feature I added was the Browning 30 cal I added. I didn't have any black parts for the rod, so I just used a yellow one that I got with this Indiana Jones set. As you can see, I put some of my custom minifigs in here, such as my absolute favorite, the Marine Raiders soldier. If you read in the description of my last video, it was actually the idea was given to me when I saw that Just Super 9 made a custom Wehrmacht soldier, so I decided, heck, why not make a Marine Raiders? And one of my negotiations even said that this was a Vietnam helmet. You can, if I can get this in good quality on the computer, you can probably tell that this has printed camouflage on it. And it has Indiana Jones pants and an Army Man jacket with an Indiana Jones face. I sort of got the idea of the Indiana Jones face because most of the guys in helmets in Call of Duty 5 have facial hair. And I also have a Call of Duty 5 soldier with a cap. This was actually, this is probably actually a German outfit because this was from an Indiana Jones. Actually, not my first Indiana Jones set. And there's these. It came with 3 German guys in this same outfit, and one of them was driving in a truck, and the 2 other ones were driving in this car. and an Indiana Jones. Well, not really Indiana Jones. I actually just decided to make my very own War of Vietnam soldier. My favorite feature is probably in here. So I decided that since this was occupied by Germans, maybe they would put a warning sign, and it's in German. It's in English. This is actually translated into bottomless pit. If you have a good vision and you pay close attention, it says Endlosen Grube. Yeah, and since they didn't have any water or anything, I just decided to randomly put in a waterfall. From an Indiana Jones set that I got with the Temple of the Skull, which is also where I got this whole entire thing. You probably recognize how the bottom and this part right here was made, and all of these parts are actually loose in my box full of Legos, which is right here. Still a ton left. I had no idea I had this many. I didn't think I would actually make this whole thing and finish it before I ran out. What luck! And it was like so difficult because I had so many flat pieces and so less tall pieces like this one. So I just decided to get like 3 flat ones, put them all together in one, and make a regular brick. And I just randomly got bored and decided to put this little medical thing from the Army Men set in there, probably for a bed or a cot. And I put in a knife here. Well, not a knife, a sword. And of course, I put in an army pilot. And since I was going to put him in one of my stop motions I was about to make, I actually got 2 different extra characters. Mr. Hobo, which was going to be in my stop motion. He was going to be like some random guy that was already there, waiting. He was like a German and they taught him English. And Professor Bob. Well, not really Professor Bob, Businessman Bob. He was gonna like stop the whole thing and make sure that they don't do the stop motion. I shouldn't have ruined it. But I don't have anything where you can buy guns off the wall or clear debris. I think I might find something to put a debris on the staircase. And then later on put a debris on this staircase, which leads to the bottom. Actually, you know what? I'll just put it to where some guy starts there, then has to shoot with his Colt pistol, and then once he runs out of ammo, he's pretty much out of luck, and he's stuck with his knife until he clears the debris. I don't think I've finished this project officially yet. I think I might draw a few things and actually make gun outlines in chalk and make it so you can buy guns. I just haven't decided yet and I don't know how. Let's see if I can find anything else. Well, there's a little door. You can probably see it open. And I don't know what else to put in this video. Probably just a little. This is just randomly a little place to keep the bullet I found. Let's see if there's something else I can find. I think maybe I'll change it from a Browning 30 cal to an MG42. It just comes to me that maybe I should. Maybe the Germans might have died there and left their MG42 there in good shape. But those little buttons on that little ramp piece makes me feel as if maybe I should make it so once you activate it with like maybe $1,000, you can have little electrified windows, and if they ever come to the door, that and that window over there. One thing that's pretty difficult to make is the sandbags, so I didn't make it. And to be honest with you, neither did Just Super 9 on his Lego Nazi Zombies movie. If you look, there's a video showing pictures of his Notch on Toten video, and it doesn't have sandbags. I mean, it's also pretty difficult to make them. I hope you enjoyed the video. Brody BH signing out.